Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't even know. I got bumped off and there was nobody even to talk to, which is interesting. The song right now is Bad Romance. I want anything as long as it's free. We could have a bad romance. There's an issue. There's definitely an issue going on here. And the number 5 speaks about that, which is conflicts and changes. So challenges and frozen emotions. So whenever we have a challenge, it gives us another level to go up. Anything that we see as a challenge is about learning. So it's about growth, and it doesn't feel good sometimes. So at this moment, maybe there's a problem between people, and you're being asked to be a mediator to help guide somebody or others through a situation, because there's definitely butting of heads is what I was feeling. The energy was very, very strong. There was a butting of heads. So Scorpio, what's going on? Let's ask for clarification with this. What's this in regards to Scorpio? Correct neutrality on all levels for Scorpio. This could be you or somebody in your life, but there's definitely a butting of heads. So is this frozen emotion? So there's maybe younger ones, right? These ones look like they're looking up to you. So it could be younger, it could be your children, it could be grandchildren, it can be younger brothers or sisters, younger family members, or it could just be that you're up on a platform, and that's why you look, you're the mentor, the teacher, the guide, the guidance. Okay. But you're being asked. You're kind of, maybe they're coming to you and wanting, somebody's coming clean about something, and there's a collision about that. 9 of Winter. So somebody's staying up at night worrying about the problem, whatever it is that's going on. They're stressed out about it. So much so that they're not sleeping at night. They're worrying. So maybe you're going to be the one that's going to bring them some peace of mind and help them realize that this is just a life lesson, and help them work their way through it, and help them understand that in order for them to find peace themselves, they have to learn how to master their mind and not focus on the worst case scenario. This might be the ending of something. Could be, and this is again winter, so it's cold emotions. This is cold winter. So get moving on. You have everything you need to move forward. You're freaking out about something, not thinking that you can. Or it could be that there is an ending of something, and that's why somebody's upset. There needs to be, this could be the court system. There could be a divorce happening. There could be somebody that needs to step in and maybe bring people back together. Maybe there's a disagreement. I just heard will. So there might be something about a will. There could be a problem agreeing with something to do with settling accounts. And if it's not a will, it could be settling assets. You're concerned about that. Let me see what comes up. I just heard the will. So you may be worried about someone's health, and it's causing a problem. People are stressed out, and somebody's being asked to say, look, you know what? Here, this is where we're at. There's no use staying up at night losing sleep over something that you can't control. This person's got tissues all over the place crying, but there's 2 doves down here, doves of peace. So you need to relax. I'm also looking at a shield and a sword down here. So there could have been very cutting words spoken. This disagreement, somebody could have been, as I said, there were butting heads. Somebody could have been very, very nasty with their words, cutting and hurt somebody or somebody's feeling very bad possibly about having done this. Song right now, I feel like I've been locked out of paradise. So somebody feels like they've been cut out. They're out in the cold. They're feeling out in the cold. And they're stressed out and worried about it, focusing on the worst case scenario. And Spirit's saying, don't do that. Don't focus on the worst case scenario. Think about how you can bring things back together. Let's see what the message is. I feel like I've been locked out of paradise for too long. Shyness is a factor. Good Lord. This is a theme. So somebody feels like they're locked out. But they're locked out because they're not speaking, and they're allowing their fear to get out of control. And this is their life lesson, most likely, to learn how to let go of false expectations appearing real. You're focusing on the worst case scenario, and it's keeping you feeling like you're out in the cold. And you're too shy to step forward and say something, or somebody else in your life is. Maybe because of angry words that were spoken. Maybe there needs to be a mediator to help somebody. So let's ask Spirit. Call upon Spirit to ask for help with this and bringing forth a reconciliation, or coming at least to a place where we can bring unity back in this situation. Just dating for now, okay? Your sex takes me to paradise. I feel like I've been locked out of heaven. Someone's very shy, and they're freaking out. They're worried. There's an opportunity coming to deal with this. So you may help. Maybe you can help bring someone back together, reconcile, or help somebody. Maybe you could act like a mediator and to go to someone in behalf of another. Or maybe you're going to just be the one that's going to calm them. But there's an issue between two that are alike. There's also an issue within a family, right? Somebody needs to come clean with something, and maybe you were worrying about that. But there's an opportunity coming. Forgive yourself and let the past be the past. So let go. Stop thinking about the past. There's nothing that can be done. It was a learning lesson. Come clean with this situation. You're focusing on the worst case scenario, and that's not the truth. There could have been an ending about something. You've got an opportunity coming for. Maybe you want to say, I would like to date, but I'm having a difficult time with that. So ask Spirit to help you. And you need to forgive yourself, because you are holding on to something. And you need to let it go. Okay. So we've got fire, air, water. Let's do earth. So Virgo, Capricorn. What was the other one? Taurus. Why can I never remember the bull? Sorry, guys. Okay. And this is something else. This reading is going to have to go out in like 3 different posts. Correct for neutrality. Oh my goodness. Struggle here as well. Correct for neutrality and all levels. There we go. That was nice and smooth. Correct for neutrality. For Taurus. There's a breakup. There's somebody that doesn't feel right in a situation. They're torn. They go back and forth, but they want you to be happy. Yeah, but there's kind of a difficult situation, and I think somebody's moving forward from it, and they feel bad, but they know it's best. So Taurus. Huh, there you are. Again, interesting. Responsibilities, too heavy responsibilities. Unable to move forward. I'm not happy. I want you to be happy. It doesn't feel like you're happy. You've got everything provided for you in a material way, but I feel like you're not happy. So I want you to be happy, someone is saying. It feels like a responsibility. This person feels responsible for someone else's happiness and doesn't feel that they are. And Spirit's saying they want you to open yourself up outside of this situation. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It's a clarifier for this. they're going to explore something different. They're going to leave. I'm going to be happier if you'll be happier if I'm gone. I'm going to explore other options. Correct neutrality on all levels. What's a clarifier for this? Yeah, this person's been contemplating their next step, and their next step is they're going to leave. They want to explore something. They've been thinking about their responsibilities. They've been spending a lot of time, but they're on the right path to move forward. And the angels are supporting you. You are supported. You will be safe. You will be taken care of. If you're worrying about this, whoever it is will be taken care of. You've been thinking long and hard about this. There's abundance all around. You're being asked to have patience and not worry and plan the next steps. And that's what I was getting, is that someone's been very concerned with their responsibilities, but not feeling satisfied where they were, wanting to go out and explore something different. They've been thinking long and hard about it, and they were wanting to make sure that everyone was provided for, and Spirit says they will be. So let's see what little message comes for this. It's time to let it go. Yep. It's time to let it go. That's what I was getting. So that's the truth. They will be happier. And it's time to move forward. Either you or someone else is telling you that, and Spirit is saying everyone will be provided for, but it is time to let it go. It's time to, and the song I'm getting right now is, why do I feel this party's over? It's over. It's time to let it go. So this is Virgo. This is Virgo. It's time to let it go. You've been so worried. You've been planning. You've been providing, but you felt stuck. And it's not making you happy. It's not making the other person happy. And it's time to let it go. It's pretty clear. This party's over. And there were financial issues. But it's about planning your next steps. Having patience. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It's definitely time to let go of the responsibility. The financial issues were overwhelming. Party's over. So maybe you've been taking care of others and they've been expecting too much from you. And now's the time to focus on you. So absolutely, if you had any guilt, don't. Because Spirit is backing it up. That it's definitely time to focus on you. These financial issues were way too heavy. Look at all these pumpkins that you're sitting on here. The financial, the whole aspect, all of it's too much weight. And you've been thinking and not been moving, but look, you got your home on your back and you're ready to roll. Time to let it go, focus on you. This party's over. Don't allow your kindness to be seen as weakness. So you've been providing and working for everyone, and here you've got such a loving energy. You know, I feel that you'll be happier, so I'm gonna go. You've worked so hard, and you've carried this responsibility on your back, but it's time to let it go. And focus on you, and stop being taken advantage of. These financial issues and pressures, they're not yours to carry. Time to let it go. Wow, that is really clear. Really clear. I won't go on any further than that. That's just straight up what it is. Okay, so for Capricorns, go on to Capricorn. Virgos, makes sense too. The hard workers, right? Constantly working. Work. Sometimes the responsibility is not yours, but you've been carrying. Correct neutrality on all levels. Capricorn, what is it that we have to say? What's going on with Capricorns? Correct neutrality on all levels for Capricorns. What do we have to say? Spirit. So, you feel like an island. You're out there in the emotional waters, but what's interesting is, again, you've got everything you need. in order to move forward, you're focusing on the worst case scenario. You're not going to drown out there. You can swim. You've got yourself up on this pulpit. You're awake too in this stormy seas. Why aren't you in the bay sleeping at this time? You're focusing on the worst. Fear-based thoughts. 9, difficulties, endings. You are whipping up turbulent waters around you. You're safe. You're safe. You could go to sleep here and you're completely safe. The water isn't touching you. So it's like you are whipping up the emotional waters around you because you are safe. You're a sea lion. Interesting. Sea lion. Capricorn. You're whipping up emotional waters, focusing on the worst, when you're actually in a position of safety. Let's see what the clarifier is for this. You're awake at night too. That's a full moon out there, and you're up when you should be sleeping. Your emotional waters are all churned up, and you're absolutely safe. 4 of winter. You're very much in cold emotion, stressed out. So instead of staying awake at night, stressing about it, relax, let it go. Angels, 4. This is about rest. This is about taking some time out, putting your worries aside for a little bit. Right now you're thinking at night when you should be sleeping. You should be relaxing right now, but you're not. You're worrying about things that you can't do anything about right now. So Spirit's telling you, step aside, just relax, allow yourself to kind of go into meditative hibernation mode. And when you take your mind off of it and give sometimes it's just you're overtired. And you can't see your answers when you're overwhelmed this way. And the snow is a time of, it's like a blanket of protection, but it's a time of stillness where you need to just kind of go in, relax, step away from it, rest. You're awake at night. You're tired. You need more sleep. You need a vacation. You need a break. You need to hibernate. It's getting to be that time of year when snuggly blankets, going to bed early, stop all of this overanalyzing, creating chaos when there isn't any. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What message do you have? You're ready. You're more ready than you think you are. So you're thinking you're not ready. You're stressed out. You're worried about something, but you're ready. You're ready. So relax. Because 9, get to work, light worker. You have everything you need in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating, okay? So you're ready, but you're, instead of moving forward on what you're supposed to do, you're staying awake at night stressing out about it, whipping up the emotional waters when there's no need for it. Go to sleep when you need to sleep. Get up in the morning and do what you need to do. You're more ready than you realize. You're ready now. Just dating for now. Of all these cards. So you're worrying about a relationship. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Worst case scenario. Everybody's putting a lot of pressure on themselves right now. There's a lot about love right now because Venus is in retrograde. So it's about people coming back from the past. You know, thoughts about the past, nostalgia. Right? Overwhelmed right now. Clearly you're overwhelmed right now. And a lot of times it's because you're putting too much pressure on yourself. You don't have to get married tomorrow. You're overwhelmed right now. So relax. Relax is the key word for you. Relax. You're overwhelming yourself for no reason. You're making a difference in people's lives. One more. If you don't think that you are, you are. Forgive me. So you're worried about something that's happened. It's keeping you awake at night. It's overwhelming you. So just all around for everything. Someone wants forgiveness, either you or someone else in your life. You're lying awake at, okay, I'm getting that song. You're awake at night while she's sleeping. Right? She's sleeping, she's relaxed, and you're staying awake at night. You're overwhelming yourself. If you need to ask, maybe you need to ask someone's forgiveness and you're overwhelmed with it and it's keeping you awake at night. Well, that's not doing anything. positive. So you're ready. Ask for forgiveness. It's not a big deal. You're making it a big deal. So that's Capricorn. So for Taurus, didn't we do Capricorn? I thought we did Capricorn. I think that was Taurus, wasn't it? I'll have to go back and see. Even when I have them written down, I need a secretary. Correct for neutrality. Oh, if you've already done Taurus, then this is for me. Spirit will know. Otherwise, it's for Taurus. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Taurus or me. Whatever it is. Ooh. Here we go. I just heard go with the flow. Seven of Spring. 7, you're on the right path. It will exceed your expectations. New beginnings. You are capable of climbing that wall. Whatever that wall is, you're capable of climbing it. You've got 5-fingered wall walkers on all 4 feet. So be assertive. Believe in yourself. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of groundedness. You're in your element. You're in your element here. You are capable. There's love. There's healing. There's a wall here, but you are capable of climbing that wall, scaling that wall, whatever that is that wall represents to you. You know how to get up it. It's not a big, that is nothing for you. You're completely equipped and you're on the right path. So either that's you, Taurus, or that's me. Don't let anything get in your way, and don't lose your determination or let anyone else tell you you can't, because you are capable, very capable, and you're on the right path. And there's love and healing all around you, even though there's a wall right there. That wall is nothing. Clarification about this? 5 of Winter. Okay, so here you see a guy who's been collecting all of these snowballs. That's the wall. Frozen emotion. 5. Difficulties, challenges. So this could be a situation that you want to climb this wall and get the hell out of there, because this guy, he's won. He thinks he's won. And he may be winning the battle, but he's not winning the war, because people are walking away from this one. This person may be realizing, okay, I collected all these snowballs. I'm the king of the castle. I'm the magician. I've got all these snowballs, but I'm by myself. So maybe this isn't what I want. Maybe I've built a wall. Someone's built a wall and realized as they watch couples go by, and they're standing there juggling their ice balls. You got balls, buddy, but they're all frozen. Enlightenment, right? Something's going off around their head. So this is you maybe realizing, this person, you may be saying, you know what? You're not what I wanted. You're so full of yourself. You've got frozen emotion, and all you're concerned with is amassing more and more of that. You're not worth my effort. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. Or this guy, this is somebody in your life that has realized, I've amassed all of this, but I'm out in the cold, alone. He's had this epiphany and realized people are walking away from me. This to me is the magician, but he's not in a high light here unless he's figuring this out. People are walking away. Am I walking away? Maybe I'm going to walk away. Maybe that's it. Maybe I figured out, you know what? This is not worth it for me. I'm out here in the cold doing all of this. Everyone else is having a life, and I'm just out here juggling these frozen balls. I got frozen balls by myself. That's no fun. You want to talk about blue balls? That's what you got. Maybe you're so afraid to move forward, your balls are blue. And there's a wall, and you've allowed this wall to be created. So maybe you're going to maybe this one is giving up on that. All I know is you're equipped, you're on the right path, and you can get the hell out of there. This one might be realizing this one's about ready to go. If they don't warm up, right? Everyone's life is moving on. Life moves on, you know, it doesn't stay still, no matter how much you want. And this is a very warm, loving place. This one is very capable of scaling this wall, but it's pretty slippery over here and frozen. So what is the clarification on this? This is for Taurus or for me? Oh, peaceful resolution. Okay, so maybe that's what's been going on. There's been a lot of frozen emotion here. Everyone's been moving forward in their life. You're over here, and this one has created this wall. You're capable. Maybe you've climbed this wall. You've realized, hey, you know what? I'm just hanging around here. I'm good. And this one's realized, I don't want to be by myself. I've amassed all of this here, but I'm out in the cold, and I don't like it. I got blue balls. It's not worth it. There's going to be a peaceful resolution. Cool. One more message. Oh, one fell out. Success is assured. Right on. This one? What is that? I love who I am and I love who I'm becoming. Because you've had an epiphany. I love who I am and I love who I'm becoming. Absolutely. And this one has got that, figured it out too. You know what? I love who I am. And I don't like where I've been. It's not worth it. I'm going to drop these frozen balls. These blue balls. I'm going to warm up. I'm being shown that success is assured and there's going to be a peaceful resolution. Woohoo! Or you're moving away from all that. But it looks to me like there's a peaceful resolution. This one's figured it out. They've been enlightened. Song right now. Something must have gone wrong in my brain. Chemicals all up in my brain. I could try to run, but it would be useless. It's you, babe. This must be my card. I'm gonna laugh when I wrap this up. It's either Taurus or it's mine. So with that, I'm gonna upload these and see what you guys think of these. I love you guys.